I'm curious how in your role now, as well as her with her background and her background specifically with skill development, will play into the development of players already on the roster and players that you might potentially draft in upcoming drafts and things of that nature. Will you both still be hands on, even given a different role title, or will you still be kind of a little bit more laid back and letting the other entities of your coaching staff work to that?
Yeah, that's a good one. It's stuff we talk about every day between the two of us. Obviously, Coach Witherspoon was doing player development at the Pelicans, and I've spent 20 years in the field. And obviously, that's how I got this job, was being with the team for those 3 years in that role. I think it's going to be hard for me to step away a little bit, but we're going to put people in place that we want to grow. And the good news is we're going to be able to frame it and weigh in on a lot of these things. And I'm always going to be around. We worked out Ka a couple of days ago in Chicago. It was good to be back out on the court. I'm fearful we're running out of time. The learning curve is steep, and I got a lot to do. But I'm looking forward to this new chapter, and I know that I'll be close, and available. So
that I like the way that we're going, because I think we're flowing right into questions. I was going to ask, what's been the most challenging part of the tenure so far? I know there's not anything that you've given up about specifics in free agency, but just moving from your role with the staff, the coaching staff, to this new role, what's been the most challenging aspect that you've had to take on?
I think that I really didn't know what to expect, to be honest with you. I've done something my whole life, and when I got hired, I was really excited, and I knew there was going to be a lot to learn. In this league, you got to wear a lot of hats in every position, and that's just how it goes. So, whatever it is we're working on that week, I got to have my hands in it. So, maybe it's targeting free agents, maybe it's working on budget stuff, maybe it's doing the working on the hiring, getting contracts out. There's a lot to do, and obviously the learning curve, like I said, is pretty steep since it's fully a brand new role for me. And I have experience in a lot of things that are important, in this role, but there's also a lot that's new, and those challenges are there every day. But as far as evaluating players, getting a look at, how they could help, a team like ours, and, building our identity, those things always came easy to me. And I think that's why it was easy for me to flow into a role like this, and at this point in my career, it's really where I wanted to be was in a front office position. So the challenges are daily, but I speak with a lot of smart people. I'm in touch with the league. We, speak together, with our front office and Coach Witherspoon on a daily basis. So, we keep our heads together, and everything's getting, easier by the day. But there's a lot of complicated stuff too. But to me, that's what I was looking for. A new challenge surrounded by great people.
We all silly like the mayor.